Oh boy. All right, fingers, we're gonna play. I was doing something a little funky. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Thank everybody for loving and liking my music and everything. Um, when I first started playing guitar and stuff, man, they was saying funk. You can't teach funk. You can't teach somebody how to be funky. And most of the time, I mean, I just start plucking things. I stay in key or the chords or whatever. So I forgot what I was doing now. That's funky. Wait a minute. See, that's the funk right there. Get back to it. I'm rusty because I don't play no more, man, because you gotta love it. Because all the time and effort and techniques, practicing your techniques, making sure you're good and whatever the case may be, you're broken. You're trying to do this thing called life, man, and it hurts your feelings. And it's like, I got all this talent, put all this time and effort into it, but it ain't paying the bills. You feel me? See, that's just nothing but funk. People are like, God damn, boy, it's nothing but funk. You're blessed to be able to just touch this thing and make it do something. I think I hold my breath when I play. That's probably why I'm out of breath. I'm tired already, y'all. I'm tired. Here we go. What is YouTube? How y'all doing? Shout out to all my enders and my beginners at the music recording network.
Came to our channel.
Since you came,
we'd like to thank you.
Thank y'all.
Let us know where y'all from.
Let me know where y'all from. Put it in the comments below to let me know.
Thanks for coming to our channel to see what we do.
That's right.
Let us know where y'all from.
Thanks for coming to our channel. We do this for you.
Let us know where y'all from.
Subscribe to our channel and party with us.
Let us know where y'all from.
Hit her with the quickness, baby. Hit her with the quickness, man. Also, when I used to see other bass players play, that was good and stuff. And I used to like when they be up here. They be playing and then they slide down and be. I say, God, I make it look like he really know what he doing. So I practiced with a blindfold on for a little while too. I would have close your eyes because one guy, he'd be playing. So, without looking, and he jumping right back and forth. I'm like, damn. So I would put on a blindfold. Yeah, man. This is true stories. I put on a blindfold and spin around a couple of times. I can't even find the bass. I'm like, I'm making sure. And I pick up the bass and try to play it for about an hour with the blindfold on. No matter what you do, I don't care if you want to be a tennis player, soccer player, volleyball, them people that can balance that ball and spin it around and do all this stuff, they practice. Practice. Y'all know the saying, practice make perfect. I still remember that one summer I got out of school and I practiced that bass. I played that bass guitar every day. Every day until it was time to go back to school, the whole summer. And got mad when I had to go downstairs and get something to eat. I mean, I haven't ate. It's almost 4 or 5 o'clock and I'm shivering because I haven't ate. Oh my gracious, man. Look at this boy. Diddy, hey, check it out, man. Diddy done picked his jail. Oh my God, what is wrong with this boy? And for all the sucker people who are committing the crimes, who want to do bad but don't want to do the time, you want to be this, and you want to be a crook. You find an old lady and snatch a pocketbook. Then you steal your father's money on the slide. You can run, but you can't hide. When the cops chase you, your face turn pale. Let me tell you this story about the jail. You see, the jail is a game and it's called survival. They run that down to you on your first arrival. They tell you what you can and cannot do, but Diddy, when you go to jail, you gotta watch your poo-poo. Anyway, look here, man. Check it out. Thank everybody, man. Oh, man, our numbers done went back up. Thank y'all so much, man. Judge Aaron speaks. It's pretty bad for Diddy. Yikes. Dude, y'all gotta understand this game of chess, man. Every piece in the chessboard moves differently, except for all the pawns across, right? You got a left and a right side. This is the guy trying to teach me how to play chess. But one side favors the other side because the queen sits on that side. The other side has to be the defensive side because the king sits on that side. This is coming from the top professional people. Anyway, Uncle Mike, what that got to do with Diddy going to jail? The court system is more of like a chessboard. It's long, drawn out. So many people, moving parts. You got to capture all the pawns. And the feds done got confiscated all this evidence. And then my comic section. Shout out to Debbie. Shout out to Kiwi Queen. Shout out to, oh man, my beautiful. Are y'all using filters, ladies? I swear to goodness, I don't know where all these beautiful ladies come from. Hey, Uncle Mike, I go to y'all page and look at them pictures. Y'all using filters because y'all some beautiful people, boy. All of y'all. Every last one of y'all. I'm like, God, she beautiful. God, she beautiful. God, she beautiful. I can't even remember. I wrote down some names too. But we'll do this at the end before we go any further. Got to get this thing together. Joanne Thomas. Is that the one I'm thinking about? Anyway, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. This is going to be a 3-in-1, y'all. Oh, I wanted to start off with this first of all, man. I wanted to start off with this. Wait a minute. Check this out. This is DeAndre Bounds says he believed Diddy is because his mouth always open. Oh my God. Here we go. Hit that subscribe button.
I don't know him.
Hit that bell. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Yeah, there
Fuck
you go.
Diddy.
Oh.
I don't know him. I don't like what's coming out about him. I knew it was some bullshit there from jump because he always had any nigga mouth always open like that. And don't close their mouth. Something been in that motherfucker for a long time, bro.
Ooh, don't say
Men
that.
don't do that. Niggas don't keep their mouth hanging open.
Don't say that.
Body language, bro.
Bro.
You 90%, what they say, 90% of conversations is nonverbal. I could see a nigga and know he's a punk. Straight up. 9 times out of 10. I ain't gonna say 10 times out of 10. But you could tell a man or a woman, a hoe from a woman, a man from a nigga. You could tell these things, a businessman from a clout chaser. People tell on they self all day, every day. All you have to do is listen, observe, and move according.
Right.
Don't second guess what God showed you.
Right. It's funny because, dude, oh man, I post a lot of stuff on Facebook. This comes from Facebook, man. This is real talk. I want y'all to understand this. And I was in that trap also. And one of my friends, I call them friends, they just Facebook associates. You talk all that trash, you got all this money. I don't see no. He didn't use the words top of the line. I don't see no top of the line car. I didn't know that was one of the requirements. Once you get money, and I don't have a lot of money, man. I'm just doing okay for somebody that don't have a job. You see what I'm saying? I keeps it real, man. If I was balling like that, it'd be 2 cars out there. It'd be a Tesla and it'd be some type of Lamborghini or Ferrari or something that you don't need. I ain't got no, that's waste money. That's money that's going to send you right back to being broke. I am happy. I don't have a car. I drive my mama car, bought my mama car. I'm happy to be able to say I bought her car and it's paid for. Her car paid for. She don't go nowhere and I don't go nowhere. So now, why I need a car? Anyway, sometimes you just got to just sit back and thank God for the problems you don't have. Just sit back and thank God for the problem because you about to make some new problems. The car got to go in the shop and need an oil change. You get somebody going to come steal it. They done bust the windows out. Birds done boo-booed on it and leaving stains. Now you got to get that fixed. Come on, man. Oh, my gracious. You got to race the thing to see how fast it is. Yeah, this thing go. Wee. Now you got more tickets, insurance. Just sit down for a minute, man. Next thing you know, when it, you know how they say save for a rainy day? Oh, I ain't do that. I just went out and bought every top of the line thing I can purchase. I'm trying to move this, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's see what Diddy is up to. Shout out to Marad. Let's check it out.
Yeah, the bad news, guys, just keeps on rolling in for Diddy. And last night, the judge has spoken. So Judge Arun, of course, was asked about the place where Diddy was going to be moved to. And of course, the defense want Diddy to be moved to this jail in New Jersey. This is where they prefer him to be. They don't want him to be in the New York area. They don't want him to be anywhere near the MDC. They want him in New Jersey, and they want him at Fort Dix because there is a specific RDAP program, which, you know, a lot of people did mention that he might not be qualified for because of the fact that he is an offender and because of the violence that was used. But it is interesting to note, before I get into the rest of this video, that the judge himself did say that P. Diddy does qualify. The judge has said that in his new statement today, that Diddy qualifies to be part of any kind of program like this, which means that he definitely is going to be out of prison far sooner than expected. I wouldn't be surprised if this man was out of prison end of next year. However, read between the lines of this statement and what it implies, which is why this is not good news for Diddy at all. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, join Murad Nation, become a Muradic.
Don't believe that, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I kept telling people from day one, don't believe it, man. And we might do a lot of them together on this one. Yeah. Nah, homie, check this out. I tried to tell y'all, and I'm going to keep telling y'all. There is no such thing as a pardon for Diddy. There never was one. It was always rumors for people can get clickbait. it was always even Trump himself was like, well, you know, I have to look into it. I haven't looked into the case. I mean, in order to get somebody a pardon, you need to be staying on top of it. It ain't like you're going to read over it in 1 hour or 2 hours, one day. It's months of investigation that needs to go in for a president to say this person deserves a pardon. What are y'all talking about? Y'all talked about this bullshit so much on social media, YouTube channels. You know, Puff, even what's his name? Dumb, and Suge Knight, dummy. Yeah, he dummy. Anytime you in jail, you a dummy. I don't give a damn. I'm allergic to the place, so I do smart things. The thing that tripped me out is, Trump gonna give him a pardon. I'm like, why is people when is it gonna happen? That's all I want to know. When is this pardon thing gonna happen? Dude, now he's saying he ain't gonna get no pardon. This lie, this straight up lie been going on so long that Diddy even believes it. Go ask Trump to pardon me. You big dummy, don't you remember when you ran against him? We got to get him out of him. We got to get him out of here. Y'all don't remember that? Jesus Christ. Ask yourself this. If you was president and seriously looking at some things, would you give Diddy a pardon? And you supposed to stand for the people? If you give Diddy a pardon, you don't even know what the people want. There's a couple of people that want Diddy to get out of jail. It's a couple. There's always somebody on the other side of the fence. But the majority of the United States people want this man to do some serious time. That's period. They done seen the videos. They done seen what he did. They done heard the people speak. There are too many survivors that are in pain still today and can't sleep. It's too many of them. And they got friends and family members, so you might as well multiply that by 2 for each person, a victim. These people know. People that got daughters, family people. Everybody know this man should do some time. And your president is going to let him out? How stupid are you? You got to start making a decisive line between reality and social media, man. You got to start finding that line and know where it's at. Trump ain't giving this man no pardon. Stand firm on that. Here we go. My bad, y'all. My bad. Uncle Mike. The people stupid. Somebody just said that to me today. Well, shoot, Trump looking at him now to get a pardon after that 50 months. You don't get pardoned after no 50 months. Look this stuff up, man. 50 months and you talking about a pardon? Man, get out of here.
Click that button and subscribe every day, fresh content. And let's get straight into the rest of this video. Listen carefully, please. According to new legal documents, Judge Arun, guys, stops short of naming a specific prison where Diddy should do hard time and instead says that Diddy should stay close to home. He basically is denying Diddy being moved to New Jersey, Fort Dix. He does not want him to be moved there, which I did not expect because the government themselves came out in a statement to say they don't oppose Diddy being moved to New Jersey. They don't care what prison he goes to. They don't want that, but the judge is saying something different. Besides geography, the judge says that Diddy should be shipped off to a prison with any available substance abuse program, including the Bureau of Prisons Residential Drug Abuse Program, RDAP, for which he qualifies. That's what they have stated. They state that he wants Diddy to be moved to a federal prison which is as close to the New York metropolitan area as possible. That's what the judge Arena said. He said, I don't want you in New Jersey. I want you in New York. I want you close to the New York metropolitan area as possible. Not the MDC if you don't want to be there, but...
I knew that was going to happen. I knew, dude, when the judge asked Mark, Yeah. When the judge asked Mark, dang, I missed, young. That's why I ain't on the basketball court. I missed big time. When the judge asked him where he wanted to go, I said, I think that's a setup question. I'm not sure, but I think it's a setup question. This judge is doing everything he can to let Diddy know, right? You don't call all the shots no more. I just want to know where you want to go so I can turn that down. Punishment. Putting salt on the wound. If you already got the wound, you already gave me 50 months. You wouldn't let me out of jail. Now you won't even let me go to the jail I want to go to. You damn right.
Got him!
Got him! Yeah!
Oh!
Diddy can't even pick his jail.
Whoa!
That's crazy, man.
To any other prison in New York, a federal prison in New York. I don't want you going all the way over to New Jersey, let alone any other state. Now, why would Judge Arun come out and say that? If the government have publicly stated that they do not oppose P. Diddy being moved to New Jersey, the government has no stance on this. The government are the one that are trying to prove Diddy is guilty, drag him through court, criminally prosecute him, and etc. Put all these charges on him, and most of them failed. Why would they not oppose? But Judge Arun now is coming out to say, I don't want you over there. He has declined that motion, saying, I don't want you over there. It's up to the Bureau of Prisons, but I don't want you over there. I want you over in New York. You can do these programs if you want. You qualify for them. You can get out of jail early if you want. But I want you closer to the New York metropolitan area. And this is why I strongly believe this. This is what the PD docket has stated. With a majority of 62 out of 86 active civil cases currently in New York State or the Southern District of New York Court and New York-based civil attorneys, they basically want him as close to possible to the New York metro area, which makes sense because if anything proceeds to trial out of all of these civil cases, Diddy can easily be brought out from the New York new jail that he's going to be in into the courthouse. Boom. That in itself implies, the judge is implying, I don't want you anywhere but closer to the New York metropolitan area because you're going to go through more trials.
That's a chess move, baby. That's a chess move. Okay, what jail you want to go to? Well, I want to go to a jail in London, or I want to go to jail in Australia. How about Pakistan? Boy, you better go sit down somewhere. I want a jail in New Jersey because this, that, nothing. Man, look here, dude. You big dummy. You big Red Fox. You big dummy. Red Fox. You don't know that was just a question I just asked you just to see what jail you want to go to. Chess move. It's the jail I'm not sending you to. You ever thought about that? I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen to me.
You're going to be showing up. You're going to be in more courtrooms. You could be facing another indictment coming your way, especially as recent as these Busby minor cases, where one of the minor cases has come forth with their first and second government name, publicly showing their identity, which adds credibility to that case. The judge is also implying that I don't want you over there because this ain't wrapped up for you yet. This is just getting started. That's what this implies, and it's dangerous. That's really not good news for, the defense. They're going to be looking at this thinking, the government don't care where we want to put Diddy. We want to put him in New Jersey. Why is Judge Arun coming out with this statement? Why is he saying that we can't go to New Jersey? What is he trying to imply here? Why does he want him? The judge said we want you as close as possible to the New York metropolitan area. Why? There has to be a reason for everything. Why? So he's saying and implying here without saying and implying much, which to me is very dangerous for Diddy because now he's got a lot stacked against him. And it is true. 62 of the 86 current, he's facing 86 current civil cases. 62 out of 86 of them are in New York. whether it's going to be a criminal prosecution or purely a civil trial coming his way, the man is going to be in court again. The man is going to go through another trial again. The man has to show up again. And he's going to be coming out of his federal prison in New York to go to the courtroom and then go back to the New York prison. How could that be possible if he was in New Jersey, then coming to court in New York, then going all the way back to Jersey? The commute is way too long. And if the commute is way too long, then, you know, the government is spending way too much money to transport Diddy back and forth. They want to make it as simple as possible for them. That is why they're saying keep your ass in New York, because you're facing a lot more cases coming your way.
New York.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Judge Arun is snapping back. And I also feel like he's doing this because, you know, the defense lawyers were very rude, talking about how he's the 13th juror. And that, you know, that's basically what he, like, moving him.
They so stupid, y'all. Why? I cannot believe how dumb these smart people are. They not wise. It's like, to me, I think God gave people wise wisdom, you know, be able to move in the streets, be able to sense things and understand things. Then you got somebody that can read a book and know every word in the book, what the book says, and do exactly what the book says do. But they so dumb, they don't realize that this book was written, well, the book says that we supposed to do like this. I'm looking at his dumb dude. No bull. Let me tell y'all this story. There's a guy, he's smart. He writes down everything. We doing armed security, right? And it says no knives that's 2.5 inches long, right? The knife can't be 2.5 inches long. They give you this little ruler to kind of, if somebody comes for a knife and you find the knife when you pat them down, whatever, here's a little ruler, and if the knife is longer than that, come on, you know what time it is. Then on top of that, our name tag is about 2.5 inches. So if you lose your ruler, just look at your name tag. If the knife is longer than that, right, don't let it bring it in. This dude, everybody so smart, think they know stuff, right? We found a knife on the guy. The knife is like this, y'all, no bull. The knife is like this. This stupid mother is pulling out the little ruler. Right? Pulling out, no bullshit. This is a true story, man. He pulling out the little ruler. And I looked at him, I said, man, what are you doing? I'm measuring the knife. I'm like, you big dummy, this knife is, man, you know damn well that knife is too, see, that's what I'm saying. You got smart people like Mark and all them to know all, you dummy. They just stupid, man. Don't let these people fool you, man. Don't let these people fool you, man. They ain't smart. They just passed a lot of tests. And then they think they can walk like this. Diddy ain't smart. He just passed a lot of, he sucked a whole lot of people off to get to where he at. And now in our eyes, he can, won't stop, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. You want to show me something? Take some of that money and help people. You want to show me something? Take some of them people and sit down and have a talk with Trump and change this world. Make a big difference in this world. I would make a big difference. I say from now on, y'all, we vote on everything.
That is so disrespectful and underhanded and doesn't help when it comes to the appeal that they are planning. They've got a full appeal that they are having in motion, that they are developing right now, which, you know, articles are stating, and that is the next legal battle that Diddy is going to be facing against the judge and against prosecution, is this appeal. Sentencing done, verdict done. Now we have the appeal, which probably will have a date, I'm guessing, for sometime in mid-November, December this year, where that's all going to happen. I'm guessing they want to wrap this up before Luigi Mangione takes place, because that's going to bring a lot of press, and that in itself is going to happen, I believe, at the same Southern District of New York around end of February, and so that's going to have a media circuit. So I'm guessing by then the appeal will be wrapped up for Diddy, and I'm pretty sure they want to keep that objective. So we're going to see what P. Diddy and his lawyers want. They want that man out of jail ASAP. They definitely want the sentence to be reduced, and they want to have these verdicts for the guilty verdicts to be taken off his back. That's what they want. So this appeal is going to be a juggernaut. I can't wait to read that motion, however long those pages are going to be. But I know that P. Diddy's lawyers are going to go in ways that they shouldn't, because they got told off before. So, but they're going to go in. They're definitely going to go in. 110%.
Definitely not listening.
I just know that when Nicole Westmoreland was crying in that courtroom, and I was looking at her thinking, why is she crying? She probably was getting an extra $1 million on that day. Diddy probably told her, listen, I'm going to pay you more. You're going to get a high bonus from me if you put on the theatrics and do the absolute most. That is why she was crying her eyes out and doing the most. That's probably why it was. Because I was thinking to myself, why is she doing this? Why is she crying? She's losing credibility. She's a great lawyer. This is unnecessary. But I think that she was doing that off the back of what Diddy's instructions were, because even she said herself that her and Diddy basically speak every single day anyways. That probably was the communication when it comes to that.
Didn't I just say they dumb? If you were smart, dummy, you are a professional lady. What, you sleeping with the dude or something? God, why are you crying? This is your job. And you crying? Can you imagine you go to work and you work in the McDonald's? May I take your order? What you crying for? Because you should have supersized. You should have, please supersize. I don't want no supersize. I don't want no large French fries. Please. Come on, man. It ain't that serious. You are emotionally attached. Wrong signal you send, girl.
When it comes to the children and for the fact that they were crying in court, really sinking in now, it definitely was some kind of pre-planned move. They've been pre-planning everything to...
I can see. I can see. Look, we need tears from everybody. We need tears from everybody. We need you to cry. We need you to cry. We need the kids to cry. Mama gonna cry. Everybody gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Everybody gonna cry. Mark, you gonna cry. Nope, I'm not crying. I'm not gonna stoop that low. There you go, Mark. Mark said he ain't gonna cry. And the other one, dude, I can't cry. I can't. I didn't cry. I didn't cry when my daughter died. That's a joke, man. I didn't cry when my great aunt died. Great aunt died. Yeah. I can't cry on the spot, man. Damn, boy, I can watch a sad movie, man, and a joyful movie, and the tears will come.
It comes to that. When it comes to the children and for the fact that they were crying in court, really sinking in now, it definitely was some kind of pre-planned move. They've been pre-planning everything to help Diddy when it comes to the birthday posts, when it comes to talking about Kim Porter and the statements. They've been doing so on his instructions. Diddy was even texting them from a secret phone or whatever via the Bureau of Prisons, documents that came out 6 months ago. So they've been pre-planning stuff. So I'm pretty sure that the youngest girls even were said that they're going to go up there and cry their eyes off for Diddy and be actually emotional about everything going on. I don't think the emotions were completely fake, but I think there was a premeditated motive for them to go up there and do that. Because the week before that, when they had their hearing about Diddy wanting a new trial, the girls were laughing. I was sitting right behind them and I was looking at them. They were just laughing back and forth, whispering to their elder sister Chance, going back and forth and giggling about stuff and going back. Like, they were just like more, they seemed way too relaxed. And to go from that to the next week to be, crying your eyes off, they probably just got into that emotion and pre-planned that they were going to do this, and then of course exerted authentic emotion to cry. I think all of it was just pre-planned.
Okay, y'all ready? It's time for us to cry for Daddy. Shut up, get off me. No, I'm serious, we gotta get on. I can't cry. Step on my toe real quick. Step on it. Step on my toe. No, you gotta step on it hard so I can cry. Oh, bam! Oh my God.
It hit a lot of people. People got upset over it. People were crying, feeling sorry for them. And I'm just like, I didn't feel sorry for them at all. Like, I'm sad that they were crying, and I was a little teary-eyed myself, but I just kept thinking about Cassie because she looked just like the youngest daughters when she was signing her record deal. And 19. People are saying, oh, well, Cassie wanted this. Yeah, she did. She wanted the fast life. She wanted the number one songs. She wanted to be one of the biggest girls in the music industry. Who doesn't? When you're at that age and you're talking to somebody
19.
like P. Diddy, of course, you want that. But with that fast life that she wanted, she didn't realize that Diddy was an absolute maniac and dragged her through so many different types of freak-offs and put her in very difficult, unfortunate positions.
At 19.
And she withstood it because she wanted that career and that life. And then to a point where she didn't and tried to escape and she couldn't. And like, I don't know why people's rebuttal are, well, you know, Cassie wanted this life.
At 19.
Like, how does that make sense? Cassie wanted this life, therefore everything is immediately justified.
Remember when you was 19 and you thought you was grown and you wanted all this? That fast life, boy. I thought Fridays and Saturdays, I swear to goodness, I ain't think. Fridays and Saturdays was like no sleep days. You got to get out and live your life and party as hard as you can on Friday and Saturday. No sleep days. Good God Almighty.
Cassie wanted this life, therefore everything P. Diddy has done is okay. Sure, Cassie wanted the fast life and wanted to be a big musician, and that's why she signed with him and was excited to be with him and withstood some stuff, but that doesn't mean that she wanted to go through all of this.
At 19.
That man was an absolute maniac, and I guarantee you she had no idea in the first couple years of seeing him. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. Join Marauder Nation, become a Marauder.
At 19. Think back when you was 19. That's all I got to say, man. Think back when you was 19. All right, this is the last one, man. It's three people. This is, oh my God. Diddy's circle is finished. His famous friends charged with 15 different, it has begun. Diddy snitching. What? Nah, this bull, man.
We're looking for Diddy. Sorry, excuse me. Where's Diddy?
Yo, where's Puffy? Where's Puffy?
Where's Puffy? We're looking for Puffy. Where's Diddy?
He's inside.
What's Diddy?
He's inside.
They
He's
in
outside.
London?
He's outside.
This
Where's
London?
Diddy? We're looking for Diddy. Have you seen Diddy?
He's inside.
No, he's outside.
Diddy's friends, guys, they're going down one by one. One by one, guys. It's a wrap for all of them. One of Diddy's good famous friends over here in the UK has officially been caught. We've been waiting for so long for this man to go down because he is an absolute menace on the scene, and now it looks like it has happened to this infamous person. And his name is Tim Westwood. He is a huge DJ in the UK, Radio 1, BBC, former DJ. People might not know him abroad over the pond. Here he's pretty big, and he had a very strong relationship with P. Diddy as well, with multiple other celebrities, but he was captured with Diddy a lot. The former BBC Radio 1 DJ has been charged with offences against 7 women officially, including 4 counts of R-word. The Metropolitan Police said the 68-year-old has been charged with offences dating from 1983 to 2016. Officers said their investigation remained open and urged many to come forward. Westwood has been charged with 15 offences relating to 7 women, 4 counts of R-word, 9 counts of indecent assault, and 2 counts of SA.
Used to run around bare-chested, shaven heads, and their whole thing was tipping champagne over themselves in the middle of the dance floor. There was a pool. It was the craziest thing I have ever seen.
The alleged offences including the R-word of a female aged between 17 and 18 in London between 1995 and 1996, as well as SA of the same girl in central London in a similar period. He's also been charged with the R-word and SA of a female aged between 17 and 18 in London between 2000 and 2002, and the R-word of a woman in her 20s. Other charges include indecent assault of a 17-year-old, another woman in their 20s, and another one in their 20s as well. The most recent alleged offence was a woman in her 20s in 2016. In 2022, The Guardian and BBC News published accounts of 18 women who accused the former DJ of misconduct and predatory behaviour. However, nothing took place. But now, officially, he has been charged.
Yes!
It takes courage to come forward and report allegations of this nature. The women who have done so have put their trust in us, the police are continuing to state. The CPS, which is our Crown Prosecution Service, remind everyone that criminal proceedings are still active and the defendant has a right to a fair trial. It is extremely important that there be no reporting, commentary or sharing of information online which could in any way prejudice these proceedings. So they are adamant and are, trying to put up there when it comes to online. But, the man, Tim Westwood, has had a horrific track record on the scene, and as far as I'm concerned, as a public,
dude, that's a big girl. Is that a girl or that's a dude? That is one big girl in all black. I ain't trying to start nothing, because there's some big girls to play basketball. But look how small Diddy and look Look how high up her shoulders and stuff is. Come on, man. Look at her hands. I don't know. In these days, you don't know, dog.
Put up there when it comes to online. But, you know, the man, Tim Westwood, has had a horrific track record on the scene. And as far as I'm concerned, as a public, you know, citizen who pays my taxes, I'm entitled to my opinion, and my opinion is that this man is an absolute menace. He specifically likes to target black women, specifically young black girls, and he's been doing so for so long, not only in London and the UK, but he actually travels a lot over to Africa as well, in many different countries, one of them being Nigeria, where he likes to be predatory and target specific young girls. He was that older man who was always on the scene with, you know, 20-year-olds, early 30-year-olds. You're thinking, what is this man doing here? Why is he so respected? Even after everything that took place in 2022, he was still welcome in many communities and many events, and even been told to DJ. Even after the fact that women came forward, multiple, saying that this man has essayed me, this man has done XYZ.
This is the greatest. He's the one who made it a lifestyle brand. This is the man who made it a party. He put it into the club.
I'm talking about my other brothers and sisters, but I appreciate that.
I need to really just go sit down.
He was still allowed to come forward. Now, if you look back in history, this man, Tim Westwood, has had a very strong relationship with P. Diddy. They have been seen together multiple times. Whenever Diddy came over the pond to London, he would hang around with Tim Westwood. And of course, now it looks like there are other various reasons for why they had this fond relationship. Tim Westwood could have been the gate for Diddy to do whatever he was doing over there to do over here, because he definitely has victims over here as well. They just haven't spoken up yet. Nothing, because nobody in London has done it, nobody in the UK has done it, so the other people perhaps I don't feel as confident. But now it makes sense as to why they had this friendship, because it was easier for them to basically do whatever they wanted to do, because they could be surrounded by girls, and especially Tim Westwood wanting to be with Diddy, because he was surrounded by young girls and boys 24/7 as it is. He's facing 86 cases, civil cases as of right now. He was just sentenced to 4 years in prison. We've been waiting for the day for Tim Westwood over here in the UK, because this man specifically likes to target young black girls. He has this predatory nature. It is volatile and disgusting, and he has continuously gotten away with it, because whenever people have gone to the police, reports have been ignored. This is why this is still an open case, because people probably are still coming forward. You're facing 15 charges. 15 charges what you're facing, and some of those R-word charges that you're facing, multiple of them are those of girls who are 17 to 18, because he would have thought that he would have gone away with it, and he did for so long, if he targets young black girls and does things with them, that therefore if they go to the police will dismiss it. They're not going to say anything. They're going to say it's an historical event, we can't do anything about it, what do you want us to do? And then he would get away with it, because he's this high-flying DJ who likes to hang around with Diddy, and he probably learned this from Diddy, or Diddy probably even learned it from him, because we know Diddy loves to have his old white men around. We know that he loves, you know, Mr. Clive Davis and, you know, many others in that region, which is probably how he learned to do all of this anyways. So, you know, this has begun over here in the UK. Tim Westwood has been charged officially, and the Crown Prosecution Service are taking this serious. This man is entitled to a fair trial, 110%. Every single person is. And so I think in the forthcoming months, this man is going to go to trial in the UK, and I will definitely be there reporting on this case, because I want this man to go down. I'm so sorry. This man has been a menace. I wouldn't be surprised if we have 50 offences coming forward now in the near future, or multiple other people, or even civil cases against Tim Westwood as well, because what he has done is tremendously awful. I don't think you guys understand how sick and twisted this man is. He would specifically target young black girls. That was who he would be a predator for, because he knew he would get away with it. He knew the police didn't care, and he has, from the 1980s to now. This man has been getting away with it for 40-50 years. The man is in the late 60s, early 70s, around young crowds. He's so predatory towards young black girls that he's running off to certain countries in Africa to continue the same stuff. Because why are you DJing over there? What's really going on over there? Why have you decided to go there last minute? This was after 2022. After everything came out in 2022, the man said, let me go do my thing in Africa. Let me go to certain countries in Africa. I can't do it in the UK anymore. Let me go pattern it up over there. This man is a monster, guys. He's an absolute monster. Come to find out, the man is Diddy's friend. Whenever Diddy wanted to come to London, he would hang with him. He would hang with that group. And that's how they would fester around. You know, then they probably would go to clubs.
Birds of a feather flock together. Y'all know that. The writing's on the wall, man. The writing is on the wall.
Bring people back somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if a lawsuit comes out with Diddy involved. Come to find out, if you look into Diddy and Tim Westwood's relationship, there's so many images of them together. Not one, not two, not one at an event. There's multiple of them in the booth, you know, recording, interviewing, at certain events, just everywhere. And I'm just like, how well do you know this man? It looks like Diddy's circle, guys, is definitely falling, but over here internationally as well, because we know that Harvey Pierre was also basically being sued, and his lawyer confirmed that this man is broke and he can't afford any legal fees. Christina Koren was then mentioned as well, with multiple other co-conspirators via the judge on the day of sentencing. And now over here in the UK, Tim Westwood has just been charged with 15 offences. That man is finished. I'm so sorry, that man is finished. This needs to go to trial tonight, because I want to get this going. We need to get jury selection going. Let's get this all going, because this is going to be an absolute like crazy scene. I can just see it.
Damn
Diddy,
right.
they're coming for all of you. All of your circle are being dropped. All of them are being dropped. Lord, let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate.
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail. That's how the DJ dude was getting in Diddy's house, through them tunnels. I don't know, man. I don't even know if he got tunnels under the house, but they said if they confirmed that it's tunnels on the Playboy Mansion, and Diddy house is a couple of houses down from the Playboy Mansion. Man, I want to go see all this. One of these days, it might be 2 years down the line, man. I'm going to go to that island, and I want to look with my naked eyes. I'm going to film it, too. I'm going to say, that's Diddy house. And then we go over there to the Playboy house, and just imagine it's a tunnel under here. I ain't going to do too much. Dude. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, just be patient. Please be patient. I can see now Diddy getting out next summer, and you be like, Uncle Mike, what happened to all this patience? Now he out. Now what you going to say? I'm just going to admit and be like, I was wrong. I was wrong. But seriously, though, man, no, I really, really think that Diddy going to get tied to some of this stuff. What about other countries, man? I said this long ago. I ain't speak on it too long. I said, this man traveling worldwide. I know he done did some bad stuff in other countries. Some people, he probably did some bad things to some people, and they accepted it. Well, this is Diddy. I mean, if you tell somebody, who's going to believe you that I raped you or R-ed you? Or sorry, myself. Next thing you know, nah, man, this ain't. He gonna get it, man. You can't keep doing wrong. All the police gotta do is catch you one time, bruh. You gotta find all kinds of way to get away. But all you gotta do is get caught one time. One time. One video came out. Now all hell done broke loose. You got the footage of everything else, and you slipped up one time. One slip up. Paid somebody off. You ain't pay him off enough. Apparently they made a copy, and next thing you know, whammo. They investigating your shit, and next thing you know, whammo. That lawyer, I keep telling y'all, I keep saying over and over again, that judge has seen and read everything. Whether it was submissible in court or they threw it out, he knows about it. He reading that stuff like this is like a novel, right? Imagine you seen that videotape of Diddy kicking that little girl down the hallway, dragging her, and all this stuff he done threw, a flower pot or whatever he threw at her. You know what I'm talking about. What you talking about, Uncle Mike? Think about it, man. Think about it. Now he on trial. You can't not see that video. And this judge done read all this stuff, and I know that judge looking at them like, how the hell can y'all even try to defend this fool? This man done threw cocktails in people's cars. What? Do you know that stuff only works in the movies? You don't throw it and then it blows up. It just don't do it. I call y'all back, man. Look here, man. Diddy gonna be in jail for a little while, y'all. Trump ain't gonna help him. Trump probably know about this case. Diddy, one of your friends just got some Diddy. Trump trying to find them kids. Trump trying to help save these kids. So I know he ain't getting Diddy out. No way, that's hurting the kids. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so.
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell. Tunnels under his house and he can't make bail.
Peace out.